Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining me now, Dan Smith with Vail Mountain Rescue. Thanks for coming in today, Dan.
Pleasure, always.
You always have good information. I know
it's
that we're
swiftwater season.
It totally is. So we are, just so you know, we're transitioning from all the skiing activities. Now all that snow has to go somewhere. It ends up in the rivers. They call it runoff, and it changes the whole dynamic of the river for about anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks, depending upon how much snow we had.
And it changes the dynamic of the mountain. See, we only borrow the water from the river. They borrow it, they put it on the hill, we ski it on snow, and then we paddle it on the rivers. Yeah, we get to use it twice.
We use it twice.
Absolutely.
So that's why we love Mother Nature, but you have to respect Mother Nature.
You have to respect it. Just like you wear a helmet on the ski mountain, you wear a helmet on the river. A little different helmet. This one's got a lot of holes in it, so the water goes through it, but you wear a helmet on the river. Just like in the backcountry, you have a shovel, beacon, and probe with you. Never go on the river without a helmet, a throw bag, and a PFD.
Now we're talking about real quick. So like I go out there and I do a lot of fly fishing. I don't wear a helmet when I fly fish. But we're talking more about if you're going to go rafting, stand-up paddling, or kayaking, be prepared.
Absolutely, and don't go down to Walmart. Even though I love them, they're a big supporter of Salvation Army. Don't go there, buy an inflatable boat, and put it in the water. It's not going to work out well for you. You need to have the skills. You need to have the equipment. You need to go with a guide. Unless you're really good right now, stay out of Dowd Chutes. We had a boat in the river for training on Saturday. It was interesting in that we had to get out and push it a couple of times.
Right.
But it is very cold out there. And what people who just are our guests don't recognize, after about 3 minutes, your hand doesn't close. So
it's that quick.
It's that quick, 3 to 5, and you have no grip left. How are you going to grab the rope when I throw it to you?
Yeah.
And you're in your backyard, you're having a barbecue, or you're down next to the river, and somebody falls in. Don't go in after them. Bad idea. Throw something at them. Throw something that will float at them. Call 911. Get the professionals out there. Every year we have people who go in the water after their dog. Your dog is going to float.
Right.
I've seen horses float out of these places. You may not. You float like this. Your dog floats like this.
Right.
He's got a lot better chance of survival than you do. The water's wonderful. We love it. But it can be deadly if you don't respect it.
This is so true. And you had what did you have, a couple missions over the weekend or since last week?
Well, we had one small bike mission. There were 3 deaths in the state over the last weekend on the rivers. 2 in Big Thompson, and regrettably it was 2 children who got drowned in the swimming hole, and a kayaker on the South Platte. And you know, as you take these things apart, well, they made this mistake, they made that mistake, they made another mistake. All of us make mistakes. And sometimes Mother Nature gives you a pass, and sometimes Mother Nature doesn't. If you've got the helmet, if you've got the PFD on, you have a chance in the water.
Right.
If you've got a throw bag, you have a chance to help somebody else in the water.
Right.
We start training on this, well, we started. We'll train probably 2 nights a week on this, starting on dry land this week, and probably moving to in the water next week. And we do this every year. And we have some of the finest kayakers and paddlers in the world on the team, and they have to train it. It's a very perishable skill.
It truly is.
Skiing, you know, the first thing you want on the first day of skiing is, let's see, pointy end downhill. Once you remember that, you're okay. This is a little more complicated.
It's much more complicated. And, you know, the rivers are going to get real big here real soon with this runoff. They have barely even started. And we're going to see that kind of hang out for the next 2, 3, 4 weeks. So don't go to the river, at least if you don't know what you're doing. Wait until summertime. Wait till July when the water levels are a little bit lower and warmer, right?
Go tube the Colorado. Do things like that.
There you go.
If you're going to do the fast water, do it with a guide.
That's right. That's right. Do it with a guide. Thanks, Dan.
Pleasure.
Good information. Thanks for all you guys do. Let's take a look at your weather coming up next.